All right, let's see if this one goes better. Thanks for the good words, dude, but I'm not the best retail trader, okay? I'm a fairly decent swing trader. I can build wealth slowly over time. Sometimes I can have spurts where I make a bunch of money quickly. And I'm very good at not losing money. I'm like a master of preserving wealth. But lately I've been making a lot of money, yeah. But I just need more. I want to buy a house, you know? So I got to keep focused. Focused on the YouTube. Focused on you guys. That's going to be my ticket. Putting out the best motivation I can. That's what some people might say. Some people might say yes. But I'm going to monetize this one. Let's monetize it. I monetized our stream yesterday, and it worked okay. It worked pretty well. But it was also a weightlifting stream. Weightlifting streams get way more views. And review videos get a lot of views. He's at his computer desk. I'm going to start doing more review videos because they make me money. Okay? So I'm going to start putting up some videos where I review different items and stuff like that. Because ultimately, guys, I got to make money. Okay? But I'm still going to be talking about the precious metals and all that during the lives. And I'm still going to do shorts about the precious metals and all that kind of stuff. But I'm just going to be throwing in a few new types of videos. Here's my heater review video. Heater review. I already made $2 on it. Okay? That's $2. And that video made more than like any other video. So I will be doing review videos. Dr. Pepper cookie and cream. I thought that the best Dr. Pepper was like that. It was like cherry Dr. Pepper or something like that, or it was like like a cherry flavored, I don't know. But yeah, the Dr. Pepper is one of my favorites. When I was a kid, I used to go to the Old Country Buffet, and I used to mix all the drinks, like Dr. Pepper, Sprite, 7-Up, Pepsi. I would mix them all. And I thought I was so cool, you know? I was like, I'm going to mix them all. I'm so cool. I'm going to have the best tasting drink ever, you know? But now I'm against pop. I'm fully against drinking any kind of sugary beverage or a beverage that contains sucralose. But nevertheless, I am still addicted. But I'm against it. If that makes any sense. John Gaines. Look at these gains. Yeah. I'm trying to gain. I can get bigger, I can get stronger, but I have to focus on eating more, you know? That's what I'm doing now. Gotta get big. Would you rather have pencils for arms or golf clubs for legs? Bro, those are both terrible scenarios. I don't want to think about choosing the best of the worst case scenario. It's like choosing between Trump and Kamala Harris. It's like you're not giving me any good option, bro. I don't want either of those. I don't even want to have to choose. Dude, no way in hell do I want to have small, weak legs, and no way in hell do I want to have weak arms. Okay? Neither. Old Country Buffet has dropped in the quality. They used to be amazing. Old Country Buffet was like the best place to go. You could go there for like $11 or for like $9 or $10. And then I remember we went back there with my grandparents, and it's like, oh, now it's $14. And be like, what? It's $14 now? You raised the price on us a couple dollars. It's like, and then the price goes higher, but the quality goes lower. Make it up. It's because of inflation. The food is becoming more expensive. So they have to buy cheaper food. Dr. Pepper plus Fanta plus... Well, I work at Burger King. One time somebody got a Dr. Pepper mixed with Fanta. And they called it diesel fuel, I think. Did you ever hear about that in my music? It's called diesel fuel. Dr. Pepper and Fanta. I'd like to know if you ever... If that's what it's called, if you know about that. Chicken Caesar salad. How do you get them arms, though? GTA 6, ICP Final Boss. How did I get these arms? Well, I'll tell you. These arms are not hard to get. My arms are 15 inches. Okay, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Yeah, that's what they are. These are only 15s. Why do they look bigger? It's because I have small joints. It's because I'm cut. That's why they look bigger. But ultimately, I want to get 18-inch arms. But it's very difficult. So John is on Grindr. No, I'm not. These guys are making my moderators work today. They're making the moderators work hard. I've never been on Grindr. I think that's not my style. You know, that's not... I have done dating websites, yes. I met my last two girlfriends I met on dating sites. So, yeah. The dating sites do work, for sure. That fooled me. As difficult as it is to chew with your mouth closed. What kind of a sentence is that? As difficult as it is to chew with your mouth closed. That's not a full sentence either. That's not even a full sentence. You should have said, is it difficult to chew with your mouth closed? That's a real sentence, okay? Dating for furries, yes. Yeah, that's where I go on online dating. No, I don't really do the furry thing. But I really had a friend named Dan. And Dan was into the furry stuff. Like, these guys would dress up in furry costumes. Like go have sex at parties and stuff. Like, he told me all about it. This dude was a freak. I'm not eating that many carbs. This is called quinoa. It's kind of like I call it a healthier version of rice. I think quinoa is healthier than rice. I think it's got more fiber. I'll handle some of these so that my moderator doesn't have to. Call us back when you finish eating. When I'm finished eating, I'm going to work. So now's your chance. If you want to ask any questions about investing, precious metals, how to build a portfolio, working out, this is it. This is all the time that I have today. So if you got any questions, ask away. Okay, guys? Haven't tried that whole thing yet, but I am to judge consenting adults for how they enjoy their lives. Haven't tried that whole thing. But who am I to judge? I mean, God is the ultimate judge, and but humans do judge. I judge people all the time. Doesn't mean I'm right. We should judge others. I want to judge that person is bad and I shouldn't hang out with them. I'm the judge and I decide this person does drugs. I don't want to go hang out with them. You should judge people. You should judge your woman. Make sure she's a good woman. But yes, God is the ultimate judge. Okay? What should I invest in? Silver. Time to convert to gold. No. Nope. I don't think it's time to convert to gold at all. Maybe in about 8 more years. We're in the early stages, okay? We're in the early stages of this run. When silver hits 300, then maybe you could trade your silver for gold. But I will talk about that when the time comes. Yes, physical. I think physical silver is best for wealth preservation. But if you want to make money, then buy paper, okay? And yeah, I wanted to say something about that. I want to speak to that. A lot of people will say, like Andy Schechtman, he says that it's not worth the paper it's printed on. They say that ETFs are not good. Why do they say this? Because they sell silver. They sell silver. They sell the physical. They don't sell the ETF. Okay? ETFs, silver ETFs are fine. Yes, you should also have physical silver as well. If you're going to buy an ETF, you should first own physical. Okay? What should I acquire said silver? Where? Provident Metals, okay? I don't even really have time to show you this today. I got to go soon, okay? I'll show you. Just because I did ask you to ask questions, so I'll show you where I buy it. This is where I buy it. 800-313-3315. Provident Metals, gold, silver, more deals, whatever. Blah, 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 blah. 1 kilo, 3100. 100 ounce, 9700. They actually have 100 ounce bars? How many kilos do they have in stock? Oh, they only have 2 kilos in stock. Look at that. See? They only have 2. But yet you can get 100 ounce bars. Weird. So they do have a little bit in stock, not much. Scrap silver can be bought for 30% under spot right now. I don't believe that. But it's easier to get ripped off. You're saying you can buy scrap silver for 30% below spot? Who's selling it to you for that? Someone on Craigslist? Yeah. He bought a kilo for $1,400 and now it's worth $3,100. Yeah. Good going. Good going. Buying silver dollars now for later. I'm a big fan of Morgan silver dollars. Who doesn't like the Morgan dollar, though? It's got 0.77344 of an ounce. So it's got more than 3/4 of an ounce. Plus, it's a massive coin. Plus, there's so many different years, so many different mint marks and varieties, and it's endless. You know, you could collect Morgan dollars forever. You could literally collect them forever, and you would never be satisfied either. Where do I redeem said silver in order to liquidate? Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist. But I'm also a private jeweler, and I keep track of the 3 buyers of silver in the city. So I pay just 5% more than them. They are all telling people refiners aren't buying, so they have to hedge risk. Telling people refiners aren't buying. Yeah, I don't know. They're telling people refineries aren't buying. I think refineries are buying. Maybe they're just not paying as much. But I don't know. I know people that go to refineries, and to me, everything seems okay. They're just not paying quite as much. But I'm pretty sure they're buying. But I don't know. Okay. I got to go. Sorry, guys. I got to go to work, okay? Shit, dude. I'm going to be late. See you guys later.